Well, they just tried to kill Donald Trump at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania. There were shots fired. Trump hit the ground. He appears to be injured. He had blood coming from his cheek and maybe ear. That may be from the Secret Service because, you know, as soon as they heard it, they jumped on him and shielded him. He's fine now. Not clear if he was grazed or we don't know. This just happened like an hour ago at a campaign rally in Pennsylvania. Donald Trump has been shot at least. U.S. presidents have a long history of la violencia. For those that don't know, I mean, between Thomas Jefferson and, let's see, there were three. There was Abraham Lincoln in 1866, whatever. Or no, 1865 was he taken out? Then you had McKinley in 1901. McKinley was Cavario just texted me. He said he thinks it was staged. That would be wild. But the shooter, I guess, the shooter and one other person at the rally is DEAD. So I don't think it was staged. But so McKinley was taken out in 1901 by an anarchist. There was another Taft. Who the hell wasn't there another? You guys need to look it up. I think there was another guy assassinated. And then, of course, JFK. So that's three I can think of, but I think there's been... Why am I blanking? Lou, has there been 3 or 4 presidents? It's McKinley, Lincoln, well, successfully. Lincoln, McKinley, JFK. Ronald Reagan was shot by John Hinckley in 81 and lived. Somebody, wasn't Taft killed? McKinley was killed in 1901. So, violence impacts the U.S. political landscape. And, boy, this campaign is obviously...
I wouldn't be surprised if this shit was orchestrated.
That's what Cavario said. But, no, but the shooter's DEAD and so is another person there. No, he was on stage at a rally. I mean, that would be... And the Secret Service would have to be in on it. I mean, I don't think that would be wild. If it was like just someone outside his residence fired shots, but like, no, this was at a rally in front of people, like gunshots. And then I think they took out the shooter and he might have taken somebody else out. I think that's your jalaba. That's my tawuk. Okay. We just got Middle Eastern food. So.
What's up, Cavario?
Oh no, I'm doing a YouTube stream. This is Lewis.
Hey,
this is my Secret Service agent.
Big boss, Filmworks in the house.
So, what do you guys think? You think this was staged? Do you think this is a portent of things to come? And most importantly of all, perhaps, is this going to benefit Trump? This may energize a lot of people. Of course, we know Biden has been looking pretty bad. And Biden's little scandal is that he had a neurologist that's an expert in Parkinson's disease visit the White House 8 times in the space of a couple months. And they at first said, oh, no, that was for regular checkups. But now they've admitted otherwise. Democrats are behind the scenes, or not even so much behind the scenes. Democrats are jockeying to get someone to replace him. The question is, who would it be? I don't think Kamala Harris really would have a chance to win, whether you like her or not. I'm not going to get into that, but I don't think she'd have a very good chance to win. Trump's plan of going around and doing photo ops with and pardoning black rappers seems to have, I don't know if it's going to make a whole bunch of black people vote for him, but it seems like a lot of black voters may not vote Democratic, so that's going to help them. Biden's fading in the polls, even though Biden has had quite an effective presidency, and it really wouldn't matter if Biden went senile because the president has a whole huge staff of people that really gives all the information and can make the decisions, unless you're Donald Trump, who apparently likes to sit in a room and make all the decisions himself. But do you guys think this is going to help Trump's campaign? I think it is. And now his already paranoid state of mind, because his own scandal was that 2025 document that came out recently, basically detailing how he plans to get revenge on everyone that went after him and helped with criminal charges, that didn't support him in his first presidency. Trump doesn't seem to be talking too much about, well, he hadn't been too much about issues. It's really about him probably needing to win the presidency to avoid some complicated legal situation. But boy, America likes a movie-esque plotline, and this certainly makes Trump, to some people, look like maybe a hero or someone that should be president. Or if you believe in God, you could say God protected him, or, you know, I don't know. So I think this is going to help Donald Trump. Are they going to change horses on the Democratic side? Who would it be? If Michelle Obama had maybe prepared herself a little bit by, I don't know, being a congresswoman or something, not to say she's interested, I think she might have had a chance. I don't know who they're going to replace him with. That's the problem for the Democrats. If it's Kamala Harris, I don't think she's going to win, and Trump already beat Hillary. I don't think Hillary can win, and not to say she's, you know, so you're going to have a guy clearly declining from Parkinson's rapidly versus someone who just showed his virility by surviving an assassination attempt. Boy, it's almost like the universe is conspiring to make Trump president again. I can only imagine if that's the case, so as to speed up the destruction of American Babylon, because it certainly ain't going to help the country. I know some of you crazy Russian bots that have fake American names like John Adams _26 that follow my channel are going to chime in and say other things, but this is wild. I'm getting kind of fearful about something crazy happening in election time. Will the U.S. military decide who the next president is? I mean, Trump, it came out that during his first administration, a lot of his policies simply weren't carried out by subordinates or bureaucrats down the food chain there, like, this guy's crazy. We're not going to do his stuff. And the Secret Service, Trump tried to go to the January 6th rally, and the Secret Service, like, just didn't let him, even though he was telling them to take him there. So the true American heroes may be the people that are going to be under Trump and his new presidency, but he's going to stock it with people that are crazily loyal to him and only care about their own power and proximity to the president, because we're going to need people to probably undermine what Trump's going to try to do, which is get revenge and who knows what else. But yeah, Donald Trump shot at in Pennsylvania. He's alive. Al Prophet election dope.